I know.
Help relieve all the tension.
I drive to my job 2 to 3 hours a day. So, yeah, I like saying. I need to stretch my legs.
Exactly. In the office, I'm always sitting down there. You know, you can...
Well, neither. That team, their best player is middle.
Oh, okay. Well, he's used to playing with the team. It's not good. And that's what the doctor told us. Like, you can either keep playing and keep nagging you, or you know, let it rest. Well, I think we get like a 2-week rest.
Yeah, we're off.
2 weeks.
It's 2 games. Well, a week and a half is with like Saturday, and then we're gonna play again for another 2 days.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe this time maybe 2. You can cover it all too.
Yeah, great. Yes, sir. As long as we got a good signal. We got a good one here, so good. We'll see. Yeah, it's a very competitive tournament. I mean, Floresville is a 4A team. I mean, they went to the regional finals last year. Yeah. Shadow Creek top. All four. I don't know how that translates to 6A. I'm sure they're decent. But Shadow Creek is top in the top 5.
Did we beat them last year?
Shadow Creek? Yeah.
Must have been 2 years.
I mean, they're not invincible, but, you know. Teams come from all over the state. Yeah, there's like teams from Dallas, there's teams from
I'm Randy. Who are you at?
Sound check, sound check. Sound check, sound check. All right, welcome to Pearland, Texas for the John Turner Classic. Your Atascocita Eagles will take on Floresville High School for their first game of the day. Floresville out of Floresville, Texas, just south of San Antonio, I believe. Some good competition here at John Turner. Teams travel from all over the states to compete here. We've got teams from Dallas, Fort Worth, Panhandle, Central Texas. So Eagles in a 3-team pool today with Floresville, and they'll take on Shadow Creek next, back to back, and then we'll have a little break and do a crossover match with another team from another 3-team pool, just similar to our club tournaments. So anybody familiar with club who's been in a 3-team pool knows how that goes. We don't know our schedule for tomorrow. That'll probably be determined after the matches today, and they reseed, and then they'll separate into 2 different pools, Group 1 and Group 2 tomorrow. But let's focus on today and Game 1. Floresville, a 4A school, went to the regional finals last year in 4A. Lost their senior outside hitter to graduation, but returned a big middle, so the Eagles will have their hands full at the net today. Like the Wildcats of Floresville, so we might be referring to them as the Wildcats. And I apologize, I'm not sure why it says Tomball. We are not in Tomball, we are in Pearland, but that must be from our last streaming experience. If you want a more quality premium streaming experience, you're welcome to head over to Texan Live and subscribe there. I don't know if they actually have a play-by-play guy, but their cameras are set up in the corner. They are actually filming from the Floresville side, so if you want a Floresville perspective, but we'll keep it here on the Eagle side as they shake hands at the net. And the Eagles ready to kick off. I did not see who won Floresville and Shadow Creek. Shadow Creek is one of the top teams in Houston area. They did beat this Floresville team, pulling up the scores from earlier. (25-15) and 25-23. So on the court, starting off, we've got Brady, G. Will, Parker, Anderson, Morrow, and Cotton. Floresville will serve first. We're about set for first serve. And we are good to go. Morrow gets it to Williams, and Brady tips it over. Floresville sets up. Cotton digs it to Williams, and then Parker gets a good swing cross, but picked up by Floresville. Another big swing, and Morrow on the back row, and then Anderson, big set to Parker from the back, but blocked. Good tip, but Anderson, Williams with the dunk, and sneaks it in right in front of the defense for the Eagles' first point of the game. And that's going to be an ace for Williams. Get my matchups here. And that sneaks off the tip for Floresville point. Cotton pushes it up to Anderson, goes across and just bumps it out of bounds. We're even at 2. This time Parker gets it back to Williams, and then Brady sneaks it in the back. Oh, just outside. Looked like she might have had that. The line judge says out in Floresville with a 3-2 lead. And there's no whistle on that. They're going to replay that one. That one gets over. Parker gets it to Williams, and then Anderson this time is going to get the kill off of the deflection and the assist from Williams. As Parson checks in for Parker to serve. Big block, but Limora goes out of bounds. Floresville takes the lead back. Short picked up by Parsons. Cotton gives Morrow a shot, but defended. Middle. Oh, and then just out of the reach of the defense. Falls again for a Floresville point. A lot of lines on the court, but it's the blue line, which is the boundary for volleyball. Just like their guts. Red, white, and blue. Gracie digs. Cotton able to get Anderson up. A shot. Big push back. Williams, Cotton. Good swing, fake swing, but Floresville able to pick it up and send it out of bounds for an Eagles point, 4-5. Brady to serve, and just outside. For another Floresville point. This time, Williams back to Williams. Try to sneak a set over, but Morrow was there. And then Anderson, big swing. And again, too far out of the reach, and Anderson will get the kill. Yeah, I'm not sure what the down ref is discussing. Rodriguez is set to come in for Anderson to serve. I guess we're set. No issues there. Maybe the coach had a concern, but we're good to go. Rodriguez to serve for the Eagles. Down 1 here early in the first set. Deep serve. Gets him out of system. Touch. And out. Hits the antenna, and that'll be a point for the Eagles. We're tied at 6. I think the up ref thought it was off of an Eagles player, but he down ref called it, so we're even at 6. Rodriguez to serve. Sun set up, a big swing right past the defense. That's their middle. And Morrow gets in on the action on the great setup by Cotton and Williams. We're tied again. As Morrow goes back to serve, and Parker checks in for the front row substitution. Oh, nice cross sneak, and that's going to be an ace for Morrow. Eagles take the lead back 8-7. Another good serve. Floresville's not going to be able to do anything with that. Eagles with a shot to add on to their lead. Tried to slide, but couldn't quite connect. Another tip. Parker's there. Big back row attack from Morrow. Perfect. She just came flying from that back row, and Floresville was not ready for that. They are the Jaguars. My apologies. Morrow still serving, goes in the tip, but Rodriguez gets a piece of it. And then Morrow pushes it up. Parker tries to sneak it in the back corner, but the defense is there. And they hit that into the net. That's going to be a hitting error. And the Eagles take their largest lead of the game at 10-7. Morrow still serving for the Eagles. What a good shot. Gets them out of slack, and the Jaguars are reeling, and they take a timeout. Take a break with the timeout from the Jaguars. We'll be back. There we go. We got the location updated. Trying out a new scoreboard feature from our streaming partners at Sideline HD with the left-handed bottom left corner scoreboards. Actually, I like it. You can see the things a little bit better. The set and the timeout call. But we're back to action. Morrow again, still serving for the Eagles. Set up on the outside, but Cotton digs, and then Parker tries to push it off back down the net, but the defense is there for the Jaguars. Another big hit, and Rodriguez, and good effort by the Eagles to try to keep it in play, but it does go off the Eagles, and that is a point. Jaguars 11-8. Eagles still with the lead. Morrow able to get that one up to Williams, and then Parker. Oh, just takes enough off of it. I think the defense or defender was kind of back on her heels and couldn't quite sneak up on that ball. Point Eagles on the kill from Parker. Brady checks in, and Cotton serves for Williams. And that'll be an ace for Cotton on the out of rotation. 13-8. Eagles stretching the lead to 5. Deeper serve this time, picked up by the Jaguars, and they can't do anything with it. And good effort, but just off the Eagles, 13-9. Cotton able to get over there and get Parker a chance. It's going to be tight at the net. And tipped over, and Rodriguez diving dig. And then Morrow right inside. Perfect placement. Between the two defenders and right inside the back row. 14-9. Williams to serve. Anderson back in on the front row for Rodriguez. That's picked up by Floresville. Big swing by out. 15-9. Really feeding the outside, but Cotton's there. Williams, another back row slam from Morrow. And they are vibing on the back row attack. We'll take it every time. 16-9 Eagles. Really good deep serve, but making that setter run. Williams back to Parker. Well, takes just enough off over the block. Parker playing smart over on the outside as the Eagles take an 8-point lead. Looks like they actually have McKenna Heartless, 6th rotation, working her around. They are going to call her in the net. So the Eagles will get the point, 18-9. And Floresville is going to take their second and final timeout as the Eagles are starting to put this one away here late in the first set, 18-9. We'll take a break and be back. Gracie Williams serving out of the timeout. Little tip. And Parker, and then Anderson, and then Morrow, I think, got a little excited that she had a chance, but it goes out of bounds. Floresville point, 18-10. Big serve, and Cotton shanks that out for Floresville point, 18-11. Parker's attack is defended. This time, clean dig by Cotton. And then Anderson throws it down from the outside. Just goes up over that block. Perfect. Parsons serving. Eagles up 8. That's a tough pickup for Jaguars, but they do. Cotton perfectly placed. And then Anderson from the right side. Moving her around. Keeping the Jaguars on their toes. And Anderson's back-to-back kills. And Parsons tries to float that one. It just drifts out of bounds. 20-12. Brady tries to tip. A little too much loft on that one. It's picked up by the defensive end. Gracie digs, and Anderson just sends it over to reset. And then blocked, but just off the net onto our side for Floresville point 2013. They called, what is that? They're going to call Williams under the nets. Upref not being very assertive with his calls, but it'll be Floresville serve 20-14. Parsons goes back to Anderson and again gets a kill. That's 3 kills in a row for Anderson. As Brady checks in to serve. Williams to the front, Sam Williams. Brady's proving that she can be an effective server. And Morrow with the kill. Brady with a ton of aces on Tuesday night. As the Eagles defeated Side Creek in 3 straight sets. That one goes out of bounds. So Floresville, Parsons to Williams, and that'll be a touch. Well, that's in. Sorry, my bad. So Samaria Williams gets in on the kill action as she steps in for the first play and gives the Eagles a 23-15 advantage. Rodriguez comes in to serve. And then Samaria, Morrow just slams it off of the defender's head. Head tap. Set point for the Eagles. Rodriguez serves, Floresville, and that goes off the block, so we'll play another point. 24-16. Eagles still in control of this first set. Good job by Rodriguez. I don't think Floresville was ready for that to come back over. So Rodriguez will get the rare dig kill to end the first set. Sorry, not a dig kill. It's a serve receive kill. But we'll take it. And this is new. We are, well, not new for high school, but for a tournament, we not used to. So we are going to flip sides here. I don't get paid enough for this. Signal is good. Picture is good. Just from a different angle.
This is Chloe Cotton reporting for Action. DS Libero on Atascocita Senior.
I'm a little too close to the bench, so it's causing some problems. Let's play with this a little bit. I think it's a little too big up in the top, right? So we're going to go back to the bottom here. All right, Eagles take the first set. We are set, about ready to start the second set. All right, so the Eagles will start off serving this time. Williams to serve. And we are set to start the second set here. Eagles up 1-0. Floresville picks up the set, gets it to Heartless, and that goes off of the Eagles for Floresville's first point 1-0. Parker able to get that up to Williams. Over to Anderson. Low shot. And that's going to ping pong around for an Eagles point. I guess Anderson will get credit for that kill and Williams the assist. We're tied at 1. Parsons checks in to serve for the Eagles for Parker. Big swing, and that goes right at the defense. Can't be picked up Floresville. 2-1. I may swing my camera over here if I get a break. And that is popped up by Parker, then Williams, and reset by the Eagles. Oh, just outside the reach 3-1. Pushes it to Williams. Anderson, big swing, and that goes off the defender. They can't get to that. Anderson on the roll from the first set. Cotton serving. That'll be an ace for Cotton, 3-3. Just took enough off of it to drop it. That's deeper serve, and Jaguars can't do anything with it. Eagles take advantage, 4-3. Time Jaguars clean, and that gets around the block and inside the defense for a 4-4 game. A little quick tempo, but Williams' attack is blocked, and no one's there to cover for the Eagles. 4-5. Eagles down 1. And that's going to be a service error by Floresville. 5-5. Rodriguez to check in for Anderson to serve. And that goes out off of Floresville. 6-5, Eagles up again. Back row, but Rodriguez digs to Williams. Back over to Williams. This time Morrow gets it. On the assist from Cotton after Gracie Williams had to dig that ball out. Cotton gets it to Morrow for the kill. Tipped enough. Good job by Parsons to keep it in play. And then Rodriguez just can't get it over on the attack from the DS 7-6. Eagles still up 1. Similar to how it looks like the Shadow Creek game played out with Floresville. Shadow Creek kind of ran away with the first set, and then Floresville played them a little tougher in the second set. We're seeing that here. And that's an error. What? I'm not sure what. Should be out of bounds off of Floresville. Yes, so good job by the up ref, R1, to correct his call. Floresville went up for the attack on the overpass and just bashed out of bounds. Nobody was even close to touching it. But I don't know. I guess the line judge maybe called something. But after all that, it's 8-6 Eagles, Morrow to serve. And it's going to be a lift on the Eagles, 8-7. Williams this time can't get it over. We're tied at 8. Parker almost gets a little tip to go down the net, but Floresville sends it back over. Morrow, Parker, and then Samaria covers. And good deflection at the net, but this falls. The Eagles can't get to it. It's going to Floresville takes the lead back 8-9. That goes out, no touch. 9-9. Samaria Williams to serve for the Eagles. That almost goes for an ace, but Eagles with the shot. And Parker takes advantage of it. To 9 Eagles. Good deep serve. Again, gets Floresville out of system. Dig by Williams. Oh, and Parker uses the net to her advantage. Eagles up 11-9. Another good deep serve, but picked up by Floresville, and they're going to tip it. Ping pong at the net, back over to Jaguars, and then the center jump gets the Eagles off guard, 11-10. Rodriguez, Williams, and Morrow takes just enough off to sneak it inside the defense. I think they were ready for a stronger attack, but Morrow playing smart. Williams to serve. Gracie with the ace, 13-10. Eagles' biggest lead of the second set, now at 3, halfway through. Jaguars get a shot, but Anderson digs, and then Brady just sends it over, and a good block from Brady and Parker. 14-10. Timeouts. Jaguars. I'm going to move since I have a minute. Squeeze back through here. That bench was loud over there. That Rouse, I couldn't even hear myself think. All right, so back from the timeout. Eagles up. 15-9. I got off somewhere, so I like that better anyways. Gracie to serve. This is still the second set. I just moved the camera. Bench. We were next to the next court bench. Super loud. I couldn't hear myself. This time off of the block. That'll be a point for Floresville, 15-10. And that goes out. 16-10. Parsons to serve for Parker. Eagles up 6. Jaguars set up on that side. Anderson with the solo block. Perfect placement. 17-10. Monster block. This time they set up on the right side. That swing is picked up by Parsons. Then back to Anderson on the kill. So back-to-back points by Anderson, one on the block and one on the kill, and the Eagles up 8. Oh, good effort by Parsons, but this goes off of her effort, and the ball goes back over to Floresville, 18-11. Big swing by Morrow, gets inside the block. Kill, Eagles. Assist. Gracie. Samaria Williams checks in. Samaria, sorry. Big Sugar, as she's called on social media. Cotton with the laser. Gets the ace. 20-11. Second set started off close, but Eagles running away here late in the second set, and Jaguars will take a timeout to try to break the momentum, but it may be a little too late as the Eagles look to go up 1-0 here in the first game of the day as they have an opportunity to warm up before they play a big Shadow Creek team. Cotton still serving out of the timeout. The Eagles up 9. Looking for a double-digit lead. Good block at the net, but just can't keep it over. 20-12. Ball goes back over to Floresville. Parsons gets it up to Williams. Williams' connection gets the ball back over. But they're not going to give Samaria a kill. They're going to call Floresville in the net. 21-12, but Rodriguez comes in to serve for Anderson. Floresville barely able to pick up a good tip. Dig by Rodriguez, and then gives Morrow a shot to finish it off, and she does on the assist from Cotton. 22-12, and the lead is 10 now for the Eagles. Needing 3 to finish it off. Good cross. It's an off balance serve receive, and that's going to lead to a hitting error. 23-12. Another good serve by Rodriguez, and that's going to be another error. 24-12. We're at match point for the Eagles. As the Jaguars have not been able to, and they do sub to try to salvage the game, but it may be just too much, too late, too little, too late. This substitution doesn't work as the overpass gives Morrow to finish it off, and she does. And that'll be the end of the second set, 25-12. Eagles win in dominating fashion. We're gonna keep the stream right here as we play back-to-back Shadow Creek. I'm gonna go mute here and set up the next game. All right, welcome back to game 2 here at John Turner Classic. Your Eagles will take on the Shadow Creek Sharks. Shadow Creek and the Eagles both beating Floresville in their first matches of the day. So in a 3-team pool, this will be for the first place. But whether the Eagles finish first or second, they will play at 1:15 today. I imagine it may be a little earlier if the other team that we're playing is ready on prior to that, because we're running a little bit ahead of schedule. As this game was slated to start at 11:30, and we'll get underway here shortly before 11:15. So in about 15 minutes ahead, I would look for our next game to be about 1 or 1:15. Although it won't be long after this one, because we'll finish up about 12:15, 12:30, and then turn around and play 30 to 45 minutes later. So get a good early season test for the Eagles, as Shadow Creek is returning quite a few of their production from last year. Young team. They were sophomores. 3 of their top 4 hitters were sophomores last year, very similar to the Eagles, with Parker and Morrow being sophomores as well, returning. And they did go to the playoffs. I would say they were in a D2, so a smaller school, but I could be wrong. Maybe they... No, they did go to D1. No, they were D2. My apologies. So they did advance pretty deep in the D2 playoffs last year. They went to the regional finals and lost to Stratford, powerhouse Stratford. So a good test for the Eagles today. Gracie Williams will start us off. And it's time for Eagles versus Sharks. And that's a slide and blocked. Great start for the front row, Parker and Brady, as they put down the block. Eagles up 1-0 on the slide. Sharks are trying to run a slide. That's a big swing, but deflected at the net, and then back to Jordan Morrow, who sneaks it in on the left side. Not sure if that was intentional, but changing up a little bit, a little curveball. 2-0, Eagles up. Real quick tip, but Gracie Williams digs, and then Anderson tips, can't go. Big tip, and then off of a deflection off the Eagles. 2-1. Not 2-10, 2-1. That was not a 10-point play for Shadow Creek. And a little miscommunication. It deflected off of Parker, and then Cotton couldn't get a clean serve receive. We're tied at 2. That one's clean, and then Williams Brady. His attack is deflected and then picked up. And that goes out, no touch. And that'll be the Eagles' point, 3-2. Parsons checks in to serve for Parker, 3 with the Eagles up by 1. Eagles need to play a clean game today. Luckily, they had a quote-unquote warm-up game here prior to this. So. Deep serve picked up by Shadow Creek. Good effort by Parsons, just couldn't keep it in. 3-3. R2 really likes to delay this game for some reason. It's just making sure that there was a deep serve and Cotton couldn't get a good angle on it. 4-3 Sharks. This time Morrow picks it up and then back to Anderson. Big swing cross. Defended and then set up on the right side. And they put that down 3-5. That's 4. That's 4 hits, yeah. 4-5 Eagles. Big Sugar steps in. Actually, Brady to serve. 4-5. That's off of a deflection. Again, back to a 2-point lead for the Sharks. Big serve picked up by no touch on the attack by Morrow, and that'll give Shadow Creek 4-7 lead. That goes out 5-7. Rodriguez checks in to serve for the first time to set. Trying to chip away at this Shadow Creek lead. Big attack, but dug out by Cotton. Williams gets it to Morrow, and that's going to be a touch. That's a touch. So Morrow gets credit for the kill. Williams with the assist. That's sent deep, but Sharks able to pick it up and block, but off of Big Sugar out of bounds. Sharks point 6-8. Eagles down 2. Rodriguez able to get it to Williams and then back to Rodriguez, but just right into the block, 6'9".
Gotta be ready for it, baby. Gotta be ready.
That's a service error by Shadow Creek. Back to the Eagles, 7-9. Morrow drops in the serve. Shadow Creek. Cotton digs to Williams, pushes it, and then Parker can't get it to go. The tip, and then back over by Samaria. Oh, and that goes off the block in 7-10. That's dropped in for Williams to get it to Parker, and then coverage gets right behind the coverage on the block, 7-11. Eagles were all there, just found a hole. Good push, perfect right inside by Parker. Smart play as that set was not quite high enough for her to get a good angle on it, so she pushed it right down the net. Gets the ball back to the Eagles. Cotton to serve. Eagles down 3. Big set over the right side, and that's a good. The block came back on our side, but they didn't call anybody in the net. 8-12. This time, Parker hits the net, but goes over. That's going to be a tough play, but they get it, and that's reset by the Eagles. Big swing right in front of the defense and around the block, 8-13. Football, 9-13. Eagles catch a break. Football. Anderson checks in. The Eagles got their most potent offense on the court. See if they can take advantage, but an ace will always help from G. Williams. Eagles just able to get it over. Big swing and block. And that's out. A good patience by the Eagles to keep the ball in play. And Shadow Creek makes the hitting error and sends it out of bounds, 11-13. Tip. Cotton tries to get Morrow set up, but sent back over. This time, Anderson on the right side. And good dig by Morrow. Wow, good job by Williams to pick it up. And that's a tough play. That's tip. And Anderson. Eagles miss an opportunity, and then that's put back down the seam, 11-14. Anderson or Eagles is free ball with a big hit, and that's in front of the defense. Another Sharks point, 11-15. And Coach Odom's going to call a timeout, first of the set. 11-15, Eagles down 4. They have a lot of youth, but they also have some good senior leadership. The setter and the libero, both seniors. For the Eagles will come back after the reset, break the serve, and get the ball out. And that's a tough serve. Eagles can't handle it, and that does give Sharks a 5-point advantage. They're going to call that inside on the ace, 11-17. Eagles trying to get out of this, and they can't set up for a point. Eagles seem a little bit discombobulated. It's getting a little toasty in the gym today. It's only 11:30. This time, Anderson able to give and go. And then finally the Eagles get it back on the error by Shadow Creek, 12-18. Use some of those aces that Parsons had from last year. See if she can bring back the magic. Good pick up by Parsons, and nobody's there to pick it up. And that'll be a 12-19. This time Williams set up Anderson on the right side, and Anderson gets the kill off of the block deflection. Be a good time to get Anderson going and Brady some aces. 13-9. Eagles need to chip away before it gets too late here in the first set. That's going to be tough. Seemed like she was in the net, but Morrow is blocked. 13-20. Got to creep up 7. This time Morrow gets it. Rodriguez serving. Eagles down 6. Shadow Creek from right here in Pearland. Not sure how that's not a lift, but they called it on us earlier, but basically palmed that ball. 14-21. No call. Sharks up. Quite possible that some of these girls even play here for club. Williams this time returns the favor. Williams to Williams gets the ball back for the Eagles. 15-21. Tip. Oh, good effort by Rodriguez. Just couldn't quite get it up. 15-22. And Parker skies for the kill. Good looking play by the Eagles. See if they can get some momentum going. Cotton back to serve. Grady checks in for the middle swap out. Oh, just perfect placement by Shadow Creek. They get the point on the kill, 16-23. Oh, and again, Parker skies. That goes off for the Eagles, so that sets up set point for the Sharks. 24-17. We will play play till there's a winner today. It's not scrimmage where it's timed. It's Williams able to push it up to Anderson and gets the kill through the block. Still set point, but Parsons into serve. Eagles need a bunch to keep this one from ending and go into the second set. Soft hands off the block. That'll be the first set to Shadow Creek. We'll take a break and come back to the second set. See if the Eagles can even it up and force a third set. We're going to switch sides. We are back for the second set. Second game of the John Turner Classic. Eagles lost the first set, 25-18. See if they can get back into it, clean up the game, and force a third set. Sharks will serve. And Williams able to push it over, and a big swing, a block, and this Eagles can't pick it up. Shadow Creek gets the first point of the set. Good play at the net by Gracie Williams, but Eagles just can't. And that's deflected back from Shadow Creek on Parker's tip attempt. 2-0. And that overpass is sent back over for a quick 3-0 lead for the Sharks. And they're going to call no touch. Woo! That went right through 3 Eagles. Somehow made it through without touching a 1. The line judge called no touch. And it's going to stay with the Eagles. 3-1 with Gracie Williams to serve. Good float. And setter's not able to really set up. But they get a hit over, and then Cotton digs, and Parker sends it out of bounds. 4-1. Shadow Creek up. This time Parker gets it to Williams, and then Anderson sends it, and that'll be a point for the Eagles off the Anderson kill. Good time to get her going. Parsons checks in to serve. Sharks make a rare hitting error on the setter-hitter connection. The Eagles will take it 3-4, down 1. And that's going to be an ace for Parsons. 4-4. That one's picked up by Shadow Creek, and that's just off the block, out of bounds, back to the Sharks. The ball and the lead goes 4-5. And that goes off the Eagles on the serve receive 4-6. but the Eagles get it back on the service error. Brady will serve. Oh, no. Odom says nope. Cotton to serve. Eagles down 1. Big swing out of bounds, and we're tied back up at 6. Oh, no, they're going to reverse that and call a touch on the tip for the Eagles. So it'll be a point back over to Shadow Creek. And this time Morrow connects on the Williams assist. Rodriguez drops it in on the serve. Another big swing, and that time there's no touch. Clearly, 7-7. Tip by Shadow Creek finds a hole, and they take the lead back 8-7. Williams on the slide, but deflected back to the Eagles, and the Morrow goes cross, and that's defended. Big swing, and that sneaks in the line for a kill for Shadow Creek. Oh, that was a tough play, but Rodriguez picks it up, and then Eagles just reset, but Sharks with a tip, and good heads up by Morrow to kind of float in the air and tip it back over, and then another tip, and then sent back over. This time a big swing, and that gets through the block in front of the defense for a 7-10. Shadow Creek lead. Good effort by Williams to get it to Morrow, and she takes advantage for the kill. Parker back in for the front row substitution. And good block by Big Sugar on that one. Eagles within 1. Another block. Oh, just sneaks in. Stays on the Eagles side. 9-11. Good little drop shot by Parker, but oh, and that gets them a little out of whack, and that'll be a point for the Eagles. Sharks putting it down for the lead, 12-10 over the Eagles. Service error on the Sharks. Tip and just weird deflection. The block couldn't handle it. 11-13. So the other 3-team pool is right next to us on the adjacent courts. Those 2 teams are playing for first and second as we are. St. John's, a private school in Houston, versus Prosper. And that goes off the Eagles for point Sharks. Prosper from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. They are going to a third set. Cotton gets it to Williams, and then Parker just sends it over on the tip. Big swing, blocks. Sharks with another opportunity to go back row and get it to go. So Eagles would like to force a third set, but letting this one slip away, down by 4. Another service error by the Sharks gives the ball and the point back to the Eagles. Parsons comes in to serve. Sharks pick that one up and then go swing, but they're going to call us in the net. But they went into the under the net and pushed the net into Anderson, but they called net on Anderson. And they're going to keep it on the Eagles net call. So point Sharks 16-12. Eagles can't catch a break. And that goes off of serve, receive, out of bounds, 12-17. Timeout. Coach Odom's going to try to break some of the momentum. Brady just flicks it over. So collision by the Eagles, and that falls for a Shadow Creek point. 12-18. Oh, that'll be a deflection for a point for the Eagles. 13-18. Cotton to serve. Trying to will the Eagles back into this game. That helps on that serve. No ace, but Sharks didn't play it very well and results in an error and a point for the Eagles. Should be 18-14. Wow, that side and good put back by Morrow, but now they set up on the outside. And then another block. And that sneaks in for the kill. 14-19. Another service error, Sharks. Rodriguez is served. Eagles down by 4, getting late. And good dive by Rodriguez, but just goes into the net, 15-20. Williams dump. And wow, great effort by Sharks. And this time goes the more traditional route tomorrow with the power. 16-20. Parker back in. Eagles with some good offensive weapons on the court. See if they can take advantage. Get the ball back and cut the lead. Sharks set up back row and they hit into the net. 17-20. Back over to the right side. Good dig by Morrow. And Parker chips. And that's just put back. Just incredible athletes on the Sharks. Able to just kind of float in the air. Not everybody can do that. This time, Parker puts a little more power behind it. And then that second attempt gets put back on the block, 17-22. Eagles just have no answer at the net. Timeout, Eagles. Eagles down 5. Not a lot of margin for error here. Second set. Sharks to serve. Clean receive, and then Williams got into the net. 17-23. Sean Parker can't get it to go off of the, and that's the tip, but Rodriguez is there. And then Morrow, big swing. Williams pushes and then defends at the net, but they're going to call her in the net. 24-17. Not been terribly impressed with these refs, but they still have life for the Eagles, but we'll need a big run. 18-24. Match point still for Shadow Creek. Sent out of bounds and does not catch the line. That'll end this set and match as the Eagles fall 25-18. We're going to take a break, and I will repost the link. We've got some time. The game, our opponents still have not finished, so we don't know what court we're going to play on. Actually, I think we do, but a good gauge for the Eagles on what they need to work on and get back after it. Third game will be coming up here shortly on court 2. Actually, our same court. But we'll be back after a short break. We'll get the link posted. It'll probably be less sooner than 1:15. I'm guessing maybe more.